Certainly. I shall tarry here until the moon strikes you.
You can never be too prepared.
Okay. चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. चलो एक बार इक्विपमेंट चेक. क्यूमट्रिसलाइजर नहीं चाहिए. नर्सीला वाला. अरे हाँ मैंने ये भी फोर्ज किया है. This will be also interesting. बट अभी सेफ ऑप्शन यही है क्योंकि आईसी लोकल है तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि वाटर वीकनेस वाला मॉन्स्टर मिलने का चांसेस ज़्यादा है. Add ingredients and cook. So let's go. Wad. ये एकदम distinguished gentleman है.
Shall I lead us on?
Yes, of course, distinguished gentleman.
Follow me then. Onward to the great above.
No,
What a terrible place to get lost, and with no fur to keep you warm.
It is quite frigid. I'd say it's as intense as the sand tide in the ground. Does it ever get, a little warmer?
Anna.
No, it has been raging for years, never ceasing, never abating. Very low.
A never-ending winter? Great! Add that to our list of wonky phenomenon right below premature sand tide and no-show fire spring. Do you think this is the cliffs that Tesh talked about? Yes, or at least what he thinks is a cliff.
कौन आएगा?
This confirms it. Yeah, it's all one huge structure. I can't imagine anyone building something like this back home, let alone this size. How'd they even do it? It's unlike any architecture I've seen. Which immediately raises some questions. Who exactly built it?
Exactly.
And what happened to their civilization if they were capable of something like this?
Right where it happened.
And if the keepers live out here, who are they?
Then kill him.
I'm fine.
Munna racist confirmed. something new.
Hirabami!
Is it wiser to use a needle to fight, or to hide it in a haystack?
Hiding in the haystack!
Then follow me.
Nice.
Where are we?
My quiet sanctuary. I come here when I'm in need of solitude.
I can't believe there was a whole nest. We'll just have to wait out the danger in here. Yeah. How about we set up camp then?
Your small hovel? Certainly.
Cutie.
Oh, hello. Rove is far from home, just like me. I wonder if I'll ever see my village again.
You will, baby.
You will.
I'm really sorry for how I acted before.
जाटो है तू.
It's okay.
ठीक है.
We're just worried about you.
I feel so stupid. I thought finding my village would be easy, that I could take you straight there. I had no idea just how big the world is.
Frog in the well,
I can't
baby.
believe I can't even show you the way. I feel so useless.
You are useless, my friend. But you are also
Nata,
14.
in 1,000 years, there's only been one person resilient enough to make the trek west. You. Despite being alone, you found help. And for the sake of your people. We'll set out again once the Hirabami retreat, but
Okay,
for
okay.
now, let's get some rest, okay?
चलो नाटा के साथ बात हो गया.
You get some rest?
जेमा के साथ बात. जेमा मेरी
Hey, Hunter.
डार्लिंग.
Let's say there's this little girl. And she feels like she has to solve all the problems alone. If you met this girl, what would you say?
And you're worried about this girl?
Don't say it, Parth. You'll get cancelled.
Yeah. I used to be a lot like her. A long time ago, I left home, and the people who took me in, they seemed larger than life. Then I grew up and realized that actually, adults can be just as lost as kids. When I left my village, they clapped me on the back and said, "Fly far, Lulin." But now, I think they were really saying, "It's your turn now. What do you choose to protect?"
Don't worry, I will protect you, my dear.
Everything okay?
Yes, baby.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Fabius said it was you who put my name forward for the expedition. Why'd you pick
Oh,
me?
really? इसका what adventure
I
journey
guess
में?
I wanted someone who understood what it was like to lose something important. There was a time when I closed myself off from the world. But then I met Nata. Despite having lost
ये
everything
मतलब
he knew,
नाटा की motherly
he was
figure है.
still captivated by the world.
और मैं fatherly figure बनने के लिए तैयार हूँ.
Seeing that inspired me. It made me realize I should also be out living life. The professor wanted a hunter we could trust Nata with. And with your background, I had a good feeling that you were the one.
I hope I
Arman
can live
must
up to
है.
your expectations.
थोड़ा shoulder pads overdone
You
लग रहा
already
है.
have. When I first saw you leap onto that sacred, my heart nearly burst from my chest. I felt so alive. I knew I made the right choice.
Fighting देख के थड़क चढ़ दे बड़ी को. चलो.
have a seat. Rest.
अच्छा बैठना है अभी. Sit and rest. Where?
Okay. I think I'm starting to figure out the connection
ज़्यादा ही
between
cutscenes
Wilk
है
and
for
the land
Monster Hunter.
spine. I think the land spine is an artificial structure, like this one. Probably built by an ancient civilization.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. They share too many architectural similarities to ignore.
Then we know three things. First, Wilk stone is produced by the land spine. Second, the land spine isn't natural. And third, the land spine is likely connected to phenomena like the sand tide and the downpour.
Okay.
Add it all up, Wilk seems to be an artificial energy source capable of altering the weather.
Okay.
Isn't Werner in the process of repairing the part of the land spine connected to a Zeus?
Yeah, and if he succeeds, there's no telling what'll happen.
We can't just sit around. Let's get back to Azu's.
Right. I hope the Hirabami have retreated.
नाटा नाटा को आ गया बुखार. इधर पहले रहता था भाई और अभी फिर से घर पे वापस आ गया तो अभी ये हुआ है इनर है. इसको टॉयलेट पेपर ही चाहिए गांड रगड़ने को.
Alma.
Understood. Authorization granted to hunt the Hirabami.
चलो. नाटक के वजह से मेरे को मेरा जान में डालना पड़ेगा. भागो. Hirabami, I am coming for you.
Hang in there, Nata. Hirabami sighted. One shooting
Wow.
others in line.
Too dangerous. We need to separate them.
Using large dung clouds could force the pack to disperse.
Very large part, okay. Let's handle.
Disperse the pack by firing a large dung cloud.
चलो Hirabami. इसकी माँ की चूत. गार्ड आ गया. बॉस भाई फिर एक्सपर्ट हो गया था यार 100 देना है 100 निकालो चलो Hirabami cafe कवली is coming broken very nice पहले भी एक बार ब्रोक करी थी तो क्या 2 बार हुई थी मामू ओपी और एक आ गया लौड़े भाग गया वेंचर। नाटा की तबीयत खराब है, नाटा को बचाना है।
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Heavy slicing pod. चलो 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 चलो। छोड़ रहा है क्या बड़ा? fuck. Calor. बच गई एल्मा। Verticality, I likes it. हेवी स्लाइसर प्लॉट क्या 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 क्रेजी fuck, this is bad. This is really bad. लंबाड़ बनाना है मेरे को। कैटेगरी अलग ही क्या रखमा Where? Drum squad. थोड़ा ही सब ऐसे क्यों हिल रहा है? Fuck. No fades. निकल. Hirabami.
Area secure. It's safe to bring Nata out.
Yes, let's go back.
All the more reason to hurry.
Yes, let's go.
Rove, we owe you one. Thanks.
Forget me. Go. If fate wills it, we shall meet again.
Of course we are going to meet again, Rove. You are a distinguished gentleman. Pardon from my English. I come from village area.
We'll have to keep an eye on him, but Nata seems to be resting better now.
Let's go.
That's a relief. Let's go talk to Werner while he sleeps.
Chalo.